Hi friends, this is Gail O'Neill, and I teach stamping. I hope you enjoy.
Well, hello everybody. Hi Barbara, Darlene. Jingle bells, jingle bells, Santa smells. Okay, so before I really get going, I just wanted to show you that you can color. This is the brushed metallic cardstock, but any of the metallics. Oh, I hate that side. That's going to come out because I'm going to show you a trick how I kept them in, the ones I wanted to, when I get to it. But you can color on them just for a little. So this is the set, Cherish the Season. I'm going to be using, I did use one other DSP. I'm not sure which one. But this is Classic Christmas that I used. And we're using Itty Bitty Christmas and Peaceful Boughs. And I still haven't figured out what that piece is for. Anybody know? I don't know. It cuts out like a design in the paper and gives you little slivers. So I don't know. And for my first card, we are going to be doing this one. It's very simple. I stayed simple tonight because I'm a little bit tired from last night. And then Saturday will be the same thing again. So 5 by 3 3/4. And then this is 5 1/4 by 4. But then I cut out a center with a die. So you get like, let's see if it's in here. No, of course not. I thought I kept it. But you get like a really pretty design, and you can either use it for cutting out more of these or use it for something else. So I have 2 of them. All right. So we're going to start off with the Boughs. And you know I always want to say Boughs, because that's just me. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, so we're going to stamp one right there. And we're using shaded spruce. And then, how did I do that? I kind of, yeah, I did that. And just did part of it. Like that. And you could bring in a little spot there if you wanted a little filler, which I just did. So I did it. Okay, very simple. Out of the brushed metallics, I cut out 3 of those. So one is in copper, the other 2 are gold. But there's 3, but the 2 seem very similar. Like it's a lighter gold, so I can't tell. Like one of these might have been that one, but I'm just going to say they're gold and copper because that's what they look like to me. All right, then I went into my stash and I found this silver and white twine, and I'll show you a little trick with that. So I'm going to cut off 3 pieces. Was that how long I did it? I'm nervous, so I'm going to do them a little longer. This scissor doesn't work good. Okay, so just take it, and that piece is still in there. So you're going to put, oops. So you're going to do this to all 3 of them from the front and then pull this through. That's in there too. Get out. That's got no stuff on it because that wasn't the one. Oh-ho! Okay, make your little loopy, put it through. Oi, oi. Maybe I should have done my trick first. It's like rope-a-dope here. The dope is roping. All right. Last one. Thank goodness. Hi from Indiana. So I have everything separated from last night, and it doesn't look like I made a dent and stuff. Yeah, really it does. Okay, so once you have those, you're gonna take, now for this, because it's not sticky, I use the Gina K glue. So you put some on your finger, and this definitely works better than using the Tombow. So I'm going to lay that down, and it's not going to stick, but it's going to keep it straight. A little bit more. There goes one of those flies. Oh, that just dried up. But it dries up and doesn't stay. That one's going to be a little higher. I don't really want it to stick because I have to lift it up again anyway. I just want them to stay straight. And you'll see. Ooh. All right. Glue. So I forgot I popped them up, so I'm just going to flip them over and pop them up. One. And I think I used like little guys for it. I'm just going to put 2 on each. Yeah, it'll work. You see how like straight that is now? So they're not gonna, it's great when you do that with a balloon. And you're doing a string. One there, one there. I'm probably out of frame. Okay, so one is going to go there, I hope. One is going to go here, and then the one that was stuck is going to go there. All right, so we're going to stamp Season's Greetings. Oh, let me put the cover on this. I don't use this that often. That's lasted me a really long time. But it dries up on your fingers, so you don't get like all sticky. You can see it all there. So we're going to stamp Season's Greetings there. Oh, there was something else I was going to do to this card. What a dope. Well, they're stuck now, so we're going to do it. We're still going to do it. Because nothing's ever completely too late. So I have a brush with alcohol. And the funny story about this is I was filling it up with this bottle. And I took the cap off and it fell on the floor. So I filled up my bottle and then I bent over to pick it up, and when I picked this up it was empty. I thought I just filled it, but I had just dumped it out on the floor because yep, it was a Gail thing. It was a Gail thing. So that has alcohol in it. Come on, get in there. We must approve the bust. Not really. I got plenty. All right, so even though I did this backwards, we're still going to do it. So I put the alcohol right into the lid, and we can put a little extra because it dries fast. And then, well, it must be still wet because it didn't do that the first time. It did not do the green. It stayed blue. Guess what? That wasn't my alcohol one. It's water. I love it. It's water. Well, if that was alcohol, it would have looked just like that. So, I love it. So I'm really not going to finish putting this together because, you know what? I could save it right now. This was going to be one of my shorter ones tonight. Well, what happened to my other brush with the alcohol in it? What a dope. All right, that's going in the garbage. Let's do this real fast. We might be able to do it. I'm just giving a quick look here because it's like gotta be here. I just used it. It's like not here. You know it's going to be here in a few minutes, but it's not here right now. That's like, I'm going to dump the water in my garbage can. Yep, that's water. All right, let's do that again so you can really see it. Now you can see me fill this. Ah! So, we're going to put alcohol in this one. Yep. And I'm going to use a different blue because that probably didn't dry like it normally does. Nope, still wet. So, let's see what I got here. Pool party, no. Seaside spray. So you know what? I'm going to do it first. Which is always a possibility that you can do it that way. All right, let's do it. So, in with the alcohol. And we'll do this sucker first. It needs more color. Hi, Kathy. Let's see if I can get some of this, even though it's like, I'll dig back there. Always a way. There's a will. There's a way. Okay. That was pretty funny, at least to me. Okay, so let's restamp that. Goodbye, you two. What else can go wrong? I don't know. Okay, so we're going to stamp that. And it still feels wet. Usually it's not that wet. And then straight. And then we'll do a little itty bitty right there. I have now lost one of the, so we have 2 instead of 3. Anybody see where I threw it? Oh, this card does not want to be made. 2. And we have none. Floor? Not floor. Okay, well, here's the finished card, everybody. If it turns up in the meantime, I'll do it at the end. But let me stamp that while I have this out. I just cannot. This card does not want to be done. So we're going to put that right there. I mean, how could you lose something with a string hanging off of it? Seriously. Look. Ta-da! We're finishing this card. We are. Okay. Don't leave me, everybody. Stay with me. I love you. All right, we're using the little ones like we're supposed to. Ooh, you heard it. So far away. Thanks, Jean. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Whew. Okay, 1. So that one's going to go there. That one's going to go there. They're a little bent now. That one's going to go up there. Oh, I see what happened. Maybe it'll stick. Oh, I have a trick. Little glue. Little dab will do ya. So that'll go there. I'm a failure. I think I'm like out of camera too. Out of frame. I gotta move this sucker. Or something. Maybe it had to come back towards me. Well, we'll be here till midnight, I guess. All right. So now let's glue this to that. So you want to remember, only put your glue on the edge, or put your glue on the inside edge of that. Because what I normally do is put my glue all over, and then I stick it to the paper. You see how straight those stay? Alrighty. So now we are going to, I had Scotch tape here. Oh, there it is, where I can't reach it. So 1, 2, is that one straight? That one's straight. And 3. And then you can trim off any of the extra or leave it. And then this can get glued. How long did it take to make this card? This quick card? There, oh, I could have pulled them off for extra little stick. Well, who would have thunk? And there's a ding in my corner. There's a ding in the corner. All right, we're going to flip that over. Hey, blue. It just took me 22 minutes to make a 5-minute card. Just so you know. Oh, and that should have moved. There it is. Okay, and I'm not happy with this ding in the corner, but there's card number 1. It's done. Done. Okay. Card number 2. Card number 2 is this one right there. I even pre-did. Oh, yeah, that goes to that. Oh, I might have to still do another one. So this is from that pack. It's a 2-inch by 5, 3 3/4 by 5, 5 1/4 by 4. Okay. So we're first going to take jaded, just jade. Just jade. She's alone today. And we're going to take the double bells. Double bells. And it's amazing what lack of sleep does. Maybe I have the little one, but maybe I can fit. I had the little one. Well, we'll just do this because I don't know where it went. So we're going to put that there. We're going to put that there. That there. And we're good. And that'll show up too. As soon as I'm done. Okay, so we're done with the Just Jade. So this gets glued there. Wait, first, I'm going to do it out of order again. We're going to take the shaded spruce, not shaded jade. And we're going to stamp Thinking of You at Christmas right there. Now, I'm going to run it through an embossing folder. And there it is. So this is the Absolutely Argyle 3D. I need clean paper. I hate dirty paper. Okay, so now we have that. We're going to glue this onto it. That just sucked right back up in there. Hi, Carol. Hi, Gail. Spelled the right way. Our mothers were brilliant. Okay, now we're going to put that onto some jade. Use a little bit extra glue, but not that much extra when you use an embossing folder. So that's going to go right there. And I see the edge of the paper is not sticking. Alakazam. Beauteous. Okay, so now from painted labels, I have done that, and we're going to take that and glue it right in the center. Oh, and there's a piece that didn't come out of it, I see. Right there. Off with you. My fingers are having a hard time tonight. And, oh, now I'm going to be sticky. This is the sticky glue. Yeah, there is an angle to it. So that's going to go there. Off with you, glue. Off with you. Okay. We are going to... Oh, this was the other trick. Like these come out, these leaves. So I took a punch. I have two, one for the smaller one for the larger one. So you just cut yourself a circle, snip a little piece off of it, and then use this tape is better. And, or, you know, two-sided tape, and put that on, and then you're good to go. Good to go. So here they are. Guess what I just found? Dun dun dun. Yep, that's the alcohol one. Told you. Told you. That still was pretty funny. I was like, why is that happening? Alcohol doesn't do that to ink. It did to mine. Oh, I have one or two too many. That's all right. You know I like my... Nothing like using a bunch of dimensionals. Off. Off. Oh, oh, Gail? One of those fell out. Oh, that's why it's showing. There it is. I'll fix it. So that goes there. And this, I must have missed a spot with the glue. So I'm going to put just a drop of glue where that paper is. I'm like, what did I do? And stick that back in. Get off my finger. Thank you for cooperating. Whew, what a night. Okay. Our bell is a little cockeyed too. Then a little glue dot. I need to go into robot mode or something. It's good. It's good. And then we are going to glue this to this. Now let's see if I have time to do what I wanted to do. Get out of there. So we put that on crumb cake to match the die there. And then what you can do, I don't do this often, folks, you can put something on the inside. But what shall we put on the inside? Well, we're going to color a bell. So I'm going to stamp it in the shaded spruce. You could do it in the black too. And we're going to put it in the corner. So it's partly on, partly off. Ew, I'm making a mess. And then by popular demand, I'm going to use our blends. So I have dark shaded spruce, light shaded spruce, which I don't think I'm using, dark just jade, and light just jade. So we're going to go where the shadows are. This, like you're seeing the inside of the bell, so I'm just going to go over that. Try to do it. At least try. And then I'm going to bring it across that centerpiece. I guess that's what holds the bell together. I'm going to snort. And there's another inside piece there. It's a hole. And then some of this can get like a little bit darker. It would if I was using the other stuff. But I don't want to get too close to that keyhole looking thing. Hole in the bell. That's it. It's a hole in the bell. Because I don't want that to get lighter. Ugh. And then we're going to blend in this. Kind of, sort of. I have to go back. That needs a shadow. There's going to be a shadow here where one bell is leaning over the other. And that little piece in there. So I'm going to go over that again and make it darker. Doesn't exactly work with these. And that would be a shadow there. We're going to blend where it's dark. All right, then, oh, I should do this side too, huh? Huh? Do them at the same time? I guess. All right, so then we're going to come in with the light. Now, never do this without putting a piece inside your card, because you'll do all this coloring and then find out it went onto the back of your card. Well, this is fairly new, so I can kind of use the side of it. And it's going to dry lighter. And circular motions to get the blends to go. And they're noisy. Alright, so I'm going to make this light for the moment. And up in here. And here. Then I'm going to come back again with the dark and go in here, because we want that to look like it's popping up. A little bit there, a little bit here. Then we're going to bring up a little bit. Like they have the marks there for you. And there. Okay, so here is where I didn't do the shadow before. So we want that, and then we want to blend it a little bit more. But I'm not doing like a full going over everything twice. Just where I think it really needs it. So we're going to blend. Yeah, we're going to do it with the fat end. So we want to blend that out a little bit. So it looks more like a shadow. And down there. And then all those like little white spaces that you see, I'm going to get it with the lightest color. All right, so then we want to come back with the light color and then blend all this. Squeak, 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 the squeaky. And all that. Ooh, so squeaky. And that's going to dry just a little bit lighter than it is now. Alrighty then you can stamp your piece there. But you see how that comes through? So you don't want to do it like just on the inside of your card like that. That would be a no-no. And we're going to put that in there. And there it is. Card number 2. Okay, card number 3. Woohoo! Is that. So this is the other package of paper. Oh, look, I didn't do it. Oh, and there's my inserts. See, washi tape comes in handy. So I didn't lose them. Water. I almost drank the bottle of alcohol. Why aren't you doing it twice? I did it half twice. Didn't that make sense? Half twice? Okay, so was this the one I used? I think so. So, yeah, we're going to snip off a little bit so it doesn't hang out the bell. Then we're going to take tape. You know what? If I do it over here, then it won't stick. I'll make sure I get to the ends. So now they're not going to fall out. But was that the one I wanted them to fall out? Yeah, it was. Okay, come on out. I wanted those out because I'm going to put the green ones in there. Oh, goodness. So now, like that tape was going to hold it in, but I didn't press, so it's still good. Oh, my stomach is growling. Is it sticky? Yeah, it's sticky enough. Okay, so then my tweezer was right here, but now that's buried too. There's one. Here's, come on off. You have to know how to use a tweezer in order to use a tweezer. Just saying. There's 2. Ooh, buckle my shoe. I think it goes the other way. So I'm going to turn the bell. Look at that. Cinderella. Whew. So now, this is a darker one. So we're going to see if the red works. But what I'm going to do is take dark cherry cobbler. Yes, it does. Look at that. Can you see that? How pretty is that? All right, so we have these things cut out. We're going to glue them down. Maybe I'll pop the rest of these out. Because I can. Oh, ooh, that's a lot of glue. I need more coffee because I'm shaking. Most people, they would need less coffee. But I think I have a lack of coffee. So I'm going to put this down, oh, that way. A little bit further than I did the other one. Down, down. And always want to go the wrong direction. Oh. I hope I have a piece of paper handy for the Merry Christmas. Alright, so we're going to take this one. Hopefully I did that one. I didn't. We got to put a thing on it. So, oh look, here's the thing. So I get to use that on something. You know I brought it out here. I always find things later. Piece of paper, piece of paper. Look at that, scrap paper. So now I need the bigger one. That was a good pop. And that whole thing is going to fit. We don't have to cut any of it off. That piece right there is going to get like a pop dot over it, dimensional. So we're not going to worry about that either. And we're just going to take and color these green. And you could do the same thing that I did with the other one. But I wanted to do it this way. Okay, so that's going to get dimensionals, not the little ones. We want the big ones. So I'm going to cover those little dots there. I'm going to cover that there. Okay, I'm happy. Really? It's not my night. Okay. So we're going to put that there. We're going to put, oh, that was supposed to be flat, and there's a thing in there. It's definitely not my night for crafting. So we're going to do this one half and half. Yes, we are. There's always ways to fix it. We're not tearing it apart. Yep, that's what we're doing. So we're going to put glue on this side. And we're going to put that right there. I like it. It looks the same. Okay, so now, let me see. I know I must have another piece in here. Please. Oh, same size. We're good to go. All right. I gotta move some of this mess so I know what I'm doing. I covered up all the stamps. All right, so this is getting stamped in, you know what? I think I'm gonna stamp it in green, and then I don't have to worry about smushing it. Let's do that. We're gonna do that. So right about there. Whew. Something went right. All right, then we're gonna cut. Do you see my hand shaking? Oof. I gotta fix that. That's not straight. Ooh, I got the shakes. I got the shakes. So I should have cut it at an angle. And I like to use the blends when, like, if I'm doing black to cover up where when you cut something out, you know, you just do the edges. But I like to do the blends because they kind of bleed in and make it look like you put something behind it when you didn't. It's a trick. I could have put this all together before I did all this. But we're not. Oh yeah, that's a little cockeyed. But it fits right in there perfectly. So let's put that together. So this was 5 by 3 3/4 on to 5 1/4 by 4, minus a hair. Oh, we have the bow too. Little in the corner. And then oh, that corner too. Okay, so now we need a little glue dot. And we're going to put a bow there. And the other one I put a little string there, a little gold, but I'm going to leave that out. So there's card number 3. Card number 2. No, that was card number 1. God help me. And there they are for this evening. Yep. Along with my mess. Do you do those bows? No, I do them myself. Like little bows. That's going to have a twist in it. Just like a regular bow. And then just play with it. Look at that, I did that on camera. I can never do it on camera. But yeah, little bows are easier than big bows. I don't know why. And this size, what is that, 1/8 inch? Like, I don't have a problem with as much as like little ropey things. Thank you everybody for being here tonight. So I will, today is Wednesday. So Saturday morning, I'll be coloring at 11:30. Then at about 1:30, I'm going to do another de-stash because there's still so much more. So stamp sets are $2. They're older sets. They're unmounted. Teaching everybody how to do the glue to, you know, make them sticky. And yeah. And then I'll be back again on Sunday with You Know My Motto. I don't know what, but it'll be something. Thanks, everybody. Coloring, yes. Saturday morning. And I think it's going to be a bestie. She sent out a really nice one today to all Patreon members. So I think it'll be that one. They have tools. There's even this little thing. I have a couple of them that I never learned how to use properly, but it's supposed to be really good. I'll show you, like, on another thing when I find it. So, yeah. Night, everybody.